Heart attacks happen when you're alone more often than you think. Your heart muscle starts dying within minutes when blood flow gets blocked, and every second counts for your survival. Picture this: you're at home watching TV, and suddenly you feel crushing chest pain that radiates down your left arm. You're alone, scared, and you have maybe 10 to 15 minutes before permanent heart damage sets in. Most people panic and make deadly mistakes that cost them their life. Sounds terrifying, right? So in this video, we're going to look at the exact steps you need to take to survive a heart attack when you're completely alone. Plus, we'll reveal the dangerous myth that's spreading on social media that could actually kill you if you try it. This fake technique has zero medical backing and delays the one thing that could actually save your life. Pay attention to this because 73.9% of cardiac arrests happen at home, and while heart attack deaths have dropped 89% since 1970, out-of-hospital cardiac arrests still kill 90% of people who experience them. These steps could literally mean the difference between life and death. If you enjoy this video, remember to click subscribe and turn notifications on to ensure you see our future videos. The absolute first thing you must do is call 911, even before you do anything else. This sounds obvious, but you'd be shocked how many people delay this crucial step. In 2022, Stanford Medicine released cutting-edge research showing that survival rates for hospitalized heart attack patients over 65 improved from just 60% in 1970 to over 90% today. The key factor? Getting professional medical help as fast as possible. Modern hospitals can now restore blood flow to your heart within 90 minutes of your arrival, but only if paramedics get to you quickly. Every minute of delay means more heart muscle dies permanently. The dispatcher will also guide you through what to do next while help is on the way. Calling 911 immediately connects you to the entire emergency medical system that has saved millions of lives. Emergency responders have medications and equipment that you simply don't have at home, including defibrillators and IV medications that can stop a heart attack in progress. Have you ever hesitated to call 911 because you thought you might be overreacting? But here's what most people get wrong about the next step, and it involves something you probably have in your medicine cabinet right now. The second you finish calling 911, chew and swallow 325 milligrams of aspirin if you have it. This means 1 regular aspirin or 4 baby aspirins, but you have to chew it, not just swallow it whole. Aspirin works by blocking the formation of blood clots, which are what cause most heart attacks. When you chew aspirin, it gets absorbed into your bloodstream within minutes instead of the 30 to 60 minutes it takes when you swallow it whole. This can literally stop a heart attack from getting worse while you wait for paramedics. The American Heart Association has recommended this protocol for decades because it's saved countless lives. However, don't take aspirin if you're allergic to it, or if your doctor has told you not to take it because of bleeding disorders. Taking aspirin the right way can reduce heart attack damage by up to 25%. Chewing aspirin also helps it work faster than any other method, which is crucial when every minute counts. Do you keep aspirin easily accessible in your home, or would you have to search for it in an emergency? The next step is something most people never think about, but it could save precious minutes when paramedics arrive. While you're still conscious and mobile, harness your front door and turn on outside lights so paramedics can find you easily. This might seem unimportant, but it's actually critical for getting help fast. Paramedics report that locked doors and poor lighting cause dangerous delays, especially during nighttime emergencies. If you collapse and become unconscious, first responders might have to break down doors or search for other ways into your home, wasting precious time. Some people have died because paramedics couldn't get to them quickly enough. The Sudden Cardiac Arrest Foundation reports that more than 356,000 out-of-hospital cardiac arrests happen annually in the US, with nearly 90% being fatal. Those extra few minutes spent breaking in could be the difference between survival and death. Succeeding to your doors ahead of time eliminates barriers between you and life-saving treatment. If you have pets, this is also a good time to put them in a closed room so they don't interfere with emergency responders. Now comes the part where your body position could dramatically affect your survival odds. Lie down on the floor near your front door where paramedics will enter and elevate your legs on pillows or furniture. This position improves blood flow back to your heart and brain when your cardiovascular system is under extreme stress. When your heart isn't pumping effectively during a heart attack, gravity becomes your enemy. Blood pools in your legs and feet instead of circulating to vital organs like your brain and kidneys. By lying down with your legs elevated, you help blood return to your heart more easily, which can maintain consciousness longer and reduce the workload on your damaged heart. Emergency medicine has used this position for over 50 years because it works. Make sure you're positioned where paramedics can easily see you when they enter. Don't hide in a back bedroom where they might not find you immediately. This position can help maintain your blood pressure and keep you conscious until help arrives. Staying near the entrance also means paramedics can start treatment immediately without having to carry you through narrow hallways or upstairs. But what you do while lying there waiting could make or break your chances of survival. Once you're in position, the most important thing you can do is absolutely nothing. Don't walk around, don't try to do household tasks, and don't try any physical activity whatsoever. Your heart muscle is already damaged and working overtime to pump blood through blocked arteries. Any extra physical exertion forces your heart to work even harder, which can cause more heart muscle to die or trigger dangerous heart rhythm problems that can kill you instantly. Think of it like having a car with a damaged engine. You wouldn't floor the gas pedal and make it work harder. During a heart attack, your heart needs every bit of energy it can get just to keep you alive. Medical research shows that people who rest during heart attacks have significantly better outcomes than those who continue moving around. Resting conserves the energy your heart desperately needs to keep functioning. This is also when you should focus on slow, deep breathing to get as much oxygen as possible to your damaged heart muscle. Here's where things get dangerous, because there's a deadly myth spreading on social media that could kill you. You might have seen videos online telling you to cough forcefully and repeatedly during a heart attack to keep your heart beating. This is called cough CPR, and it's one of the most dangerous pieces of medical misinformation on the internet. Both the American Heart Association and British Heart Foundation strongly warn against cough CPR because it doesn't work and can make your situation worse. This technique only works in very specific hospital settings where patients are already connected to heart watchers, and even then it's rarely used. If you're conscious and able to cough, you're not in cardiac arrest, which means CPR isn't needed at all. Cough CPR can actually disrupt your heart's natural rhythm and cause the dangerous arrhythmias that kill people during heart attacks. Worse, people who try this waste precious time and energy that should be spent resting and staying calm. Following this internet myth could literally cost you your life. The forceful coughing also increases pressure in your chest, which can worsen heart damage and make it harder for blood to return to your heart. Wait until you hear about this other dangerous remedy that people try. No matter how close you think the hospital is, never try to drive yourself during a heart attack. This decision kills people every single year, and here's exactly why it's so deadly. During a heart attack, you can lose consciousness without warning because of dangerous heart rhythms or drops in blood pressure. If this happens while you're driving, you become a deadly weapon that could kill yourself and innocent people. Even if you stay conscious, the chest pain, shortness of breath, and anxiety can severely impair your judgment and reaction time. You're essentially driving impaired, similar to being drunk behind the wheel. Emergency medical services exist specifically for situations like this. They have trained paramedics, life-saving equipment, and can provide treatment while transporting you. They can also talk directly with the hospital so that doctors are ready for you the moment you arrive. Driving yourself eliminates all the life-saving treatment you could receive during transport. Paramedics can also take you directly to a cardiac catheterization lab, bypassing the emergency room entirely if needed. Here's the final step that separates survivors from victims, and it's something you need to prepare for right now. Keep a current list of your medications, medical conditions, and emergency contacts in an easily accessible place that paramedics can find quickly. This information can literally save your life during treatment. When paramedics arrive, they need to know what medications you're taking because some drugs can interact dangerously with emergency heart attack treatments. For example, if you take blood thinners, Doctors need to know immediately before giving you clot-busting medications that could cause fatal bleeding. Your medical history also tells them about previous heart problems, allergies, and other conditions that affect treatment decisions. Having your medical information ready can prevent deadly medication interactions and speed up your treatment. Emergency contacts ensure that your family knows what's happening and can provide extra medical history if needed. Where do you now keep your important medical information, and could paramedics find it quickly? Remember, heart disease still accounts for 24% of all deaths in the United States, but survival rates have improved dramatically for those who get proper treatment quickly. These steps give you the best chance of being in that 90% survival group instead of becoming another statistic. Thanks for watching. If you found this information helpful, don't stop here. Check out our next video, Doctor's Warning, Snoring Linked to Heart Attacks. You'll learn 7 surprising ways snoring can damage your heart, what you can do to protect it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another life-saving tip. Stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.